whoa, it's like an infinite regression, dude. It's like he's holding a can, and it's got a picture of him on the can, and the can is on the can, and he's holding that can, and it keeps going down forever and stuff.
Hello and welcome back to Craft Cascade Beer Channel after a brief hiatus because I was really tired of editing our videos. Roshni isn't with us today because
She died.
yeah,
No, she's fine. She's just working today.
So she died. She feels like she died.
She's no longer amongst the living.
Cool.
So what do we got today? What's the?
So a couple months ago, I went over to Boston, had a great time, and brought back a bunch of really great IPAs.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, and like most of my life, I lost control of dates and times and everything. And so this beer is probably no longer fresh. But we're going to drink it anyway because David's never had it. And that is the one and the only, the Alchemist. Not Hurdy Turper, but Focal Banger. So maybe not the one and the only, but the other one.
It also says drink from the can. And I'm kind of worried that there's going to be like one of those like coiled up snakes inside that's going to spring out when I open it. Fortunately, that's not the case.
But, so, with the Alchemist, they're notorious for the whole, like, drink it from the can, because, oh my god, the fresh and the hop juice will, like, explode your face and shit. I am total beer geek, and I fucking love my glassware. I spent $bajillion on my glassware. I'm not gonna not use it because you told me to.
That's fair.
Right? And on top of that, sounds like bullshit to me. What do you mean it's fresher from the can? But that's not why I'm pouring it for David.
You know, there's
You're gonna quickly see why I'm pouring
there's a weird side note from Hess Brewery.
Okay.
They have a can that doesn't have the traditional.
Oh
like,
yeah,
mount.
those are
Like,
really cool.
It's like a complete circle that goes around the edge of the can, so it's like just a metal cup. Wow, yeah.
Oh no, give it a couple seconds.
Okay, there's definitely some alchemy going on here.
So, if none of you, wow, okay, so I'm smelling hops. It might not be fresh anymore, but it's still hoppy.
Oh, it smells good.
Yeah.
There's a precipitate forming.
That's a nice word for it.
Says my former spent a year and a half as a chemistry major self.
Right, you
What
earned
is
those
going
credits.
on?
Give it a good look. Don't be shy. Get right in there. Yeah. So
That's a chunky beer.
It's chunky, yeah. For those of you who don't know about the Alchemist and the whole New England hazy IPA craze, this isn't that hazy.
You've gone too far.
Some of the other ones, this isn't actually that hazy compared to the newer like Trillium status. But
It's just got floaters in it.
What this does have is like fucking hop chunks just. Like if you've ever seen
Hop wash,
like a lava lamp.
Yes.
If you stare at this beer long enough, it just turns into a hop lava lamp
in
your glass. Which I think is the real reason you're supposed to drink this from the can, so that way you
just
don't
want to hide it from you. It's like, this beer is better drunk
it's
than
totally,
seen.
yeah, drink it from the can. It's way fresher. Don't look at it.
All right, well,
Bottoms up, right?
cheers.
Oh god, mine looks gross.
That is juicy.
Yeah.
That there's a lot of, like, it's not sweet, but you can tell there's a lot of residual sugar in it. Wow, I like that. Contrary to appearances.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Yeah. So I do have to give the Alchemist credit though, because they were making this beer and Heady Topper way before Trillium and all the other, New England craze and Monkish, all their beers. They've been doing this for a while, and back then that was very much the dominant thing was, why is your IPA cloudy? It needs to be clear. And even today there's still brewers that are like, what the fuck? What's going on with this? And they're just kind of like dissing the whole IPA haziness because it's like, it just seems wrong.
It's almost like they're going through a hazing process. Or not.
So you kind of have to give them credit though, because this looks disgusting. Why would you drink this? And then you drink it and you go, why wouldn't you stop drinking this? It's amazing.
I mean, that's kind of
that's kind of the history of fermentation in a nutshell, right there.
Yeah.
It's like, wait,
Why
are you crazy? What are you?
this?
This grain has gone bad. You don't want to drink this. And I was like, no, trust me on this. And then that was how beer was invented, I guess.
I mean, kind of like some people trying a sour beer for the first time. Mm-hmm. It just smells wrong. It smells, some people might even say rancid, like just. Yeah. You should just turn this into vinegar instead of drinking it in the beer.
I know some people like that. My mom's one of those people. I used to be one of those people. This is something I'm oddly not bothered by this at all. It's just kind of how it is. Like if you've seen beer fermenting in a carboy, like it looks like this. Yeah, and they just didn't do the final step of filtering it out at the end, or racking it off.
But I think that's kind of part of the thing is. So the whole hazy beer, it just looks like a milkshake. This isn't that milkshakey kind of haze. We just get massive particulates and like hop globs or maybe yeast globs in this thing. And that's what kind of makes it look weird and gross. But then you drink it and it's delicious.
It looks almost like Jell-O or like some kind of citrus juice with like
like pulpy?
matter.
Yeah, it kind of looks pulpy. Like you got all the juicy pulp at the bottom.
Yeah. Or some sort of sulfur compound, who knows? But it doesn't smell like that, so I'm not worried.
I mean, I wasn't until you said that. No, but this really is, it's juicy, it's tropical, it's actually a bit more, a little bit more piney grassy than you would think. Mm-hmm. In a delicious way. There is a little bit of lingering bitterness, but there's just like an equal amount of fruitiness with it that lingers, that you're not really bothered by it at all. This is a great beer.
It really is.
Do you kind of see why they started the whole hazy trend? Can you see that now?
This is like sitting in the shade of a tree.
This isn't even that fresh.
Yeah, how old is this one?
I have no idea.
Okay. But you were in Boston 3 months ago, right? In late November?
2 months ago.
Yeah, 2 months ago.
Yeah. But when we got the cans, there's no dates on the cans, and we were not like... they could have been super fresh then, or they could not have been. Whatever the case, though.
Yeah, it's like this beer is kind of like being in the shade of a nice tall tree on a warm spring day. It's like really refreshing, and I would recommend it.
Absolutely. They're getting easier to get. Apparently, New York has a distribution for this now, or something. We don't. We live in California.
Right.
We have to mule these back or like trade for them. But if you have the opportunity to, I would do it. And even if they're not that fresh, it's still good.
Don't be a D-bag. Recycle this can.
Yeah, it's great. Even just for the weird stuff on the can, it's great.
There's definitely weird stuff on this can. We'll show a close-up of that.
There's weird stuff on the can. There's weird stuff in the can. And there's now weird stuff in my mouth. And I'm happy about it. So,
all right, that's a winner.
That's a winner.
I'll give it like a solid A, probably like 4 or 5 out of 5.
Cool. I give it a full 4-pack of monkish beers out of a 4-pack of monkish
That's
beers.
High praise, sir.
Yeah. So this has been Craft Cascade, the bearded duo, who once again have no professional opinion about our beer. So what we say is meaningless. So go buy this beer.
I should have been recording that. Sorry.
Oh, we recorded the audio.
Okay, that's good.